Hello and welcome to our video on back-to-back stem plots. It's a special type of stem plot that's really useful when you're comparing two different distributions. In our previous video we calculated or drew a stem and leaf plot for a single set of data for class A, and I've copied that here. And then we also looked at a stem and leaf plot for class B, which I've copied here. When we write a back-to-back stem plot, we are going to put both these sets of data onto one stem and leaf plot. And what that basically means is we're going to take this part of the class B data and move it over to this side over here. So I'll demonstrate that below. Our stems will still be the same because both of these distributions have the same stem. If you had different stems for your two distributions, you would need to have the lowest number out of the two and the highest number for the stem both included. So this time I'm going to put my stem down the middle, and I will start with 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. I draw my red line for this side because this side of the distribution for class A will look exactly the same. Might just erase that green line and move it up a little bit. So on this side is going to be class A, which will just look exactly the same as this. So I'm going to copy this one straight down here. And then we have the right hand side of the back-to-back stem plot complete. Now we need to look at class B, so we can label this side class B. We need to draw a line so we know where the stem starts and stops and the leaf starts. And this data will be going over here. This time instead of going from left to right, so remember with this side we went 57 and then 58 went over this side. So this time we still need to keep the lower numbers closest to the stem. So we start with 51, well there's only one number, 51 goes right very close next to the 5. The next number 62 goes first, and then 67 will go second over here. Try and leave the same column gaps on this side as you did on this side of the stem and leaf plot. 75, 7 and 8, 75, 7 and 8, and I've finished off the end of the numbers here. Once you have your back-to-back stem plot, you still need to add your key in, but you only need to add it once. So we could start with 5, 7, oh, don't need a 7 in red, 5, still in red, 7 is 57, and on this side 1, 5 is 51 because we're reading it backwards. Once you've got your back-to-back stem plot complete, you can look at the shape of the distribution you've got. So we can see this one looks fairly symmetric or symmetrical, and this one looks like most of the data is bunched up down the bottom. So we would say this one is negatively skewed. You can still find the median in the same way, just make sure you read this side backwards when you're trying to find the middle number. So you need to go from right to left rather than left to right, which is what you do on this side. Thanks for watching the video.